very much for joining me. My name's Corio, and I will be your host tonight for Weather Hangouts. Today is Wednesday, August 31st, 2016, and we are tracking Tropical Storm Hermine. This is a definite tropical storm. You see there all these threats. There's a threat for waterspouts, tornadoes, lightning, flooding, storm surge. That's all coming up right now on Weather Hangouts. Take a look at this. This is from courtesy of earth.nullschool.net. You see a well-defined circulation right here that's all going to be spinning towards Florida, the Big Bend of Florida here, as well as that other little low pressure that's up to just the east of Brunswick, Georgia, that actually caused this. Take a look at that. This is a little funnel cloud. You see the inflow, outflow, in the funnel cloud there, Brunswick, Georgia. You see a nice little circulation there. Unknown if it actually reached the ground, but we're going to be watching for possible more tornadoes definitely tomorrow, as I even have tornado index up to 8. But take a look at this. This is visible satellite from Tropical Storm Hermine. This, you see, cool 3D type of view, a cool type of 3D view that we have sometime that we could get with this type of tropical storm. We don't typically get to see stuff like this, but now that we have our tropical storm, we could actually get information of this. And you see, I really, really like this view because you could see it very, you see the thunderstorm development there, could maybe even see the circulation out there. But it looks very, very good right now, and I think that's one of the main things that we're going to have to see. Take a look at this is closer visible satellite here. You see the low pressure right there. But what I want to mention is that it has a really nice little spin to it. You see, there's the full characteristics of Tropical Storm Hermine that you would like to see in one of these. You see it's a full tropical storm now. You see the hurricane hunters. It has winds up to 45 miles per hour. And can we get that graphic up, please? The graphic that has right there. Thank you. You see this is the latest tropical information from the from the National Hurricane Center there. You see winds up to 45 miles per hour, as well as pressure right around 1,004 millibars. You also see it's moving north-northeast at about 7 miles per hour, and it's about 325 miles south-southwest of Apalachicola, Florida. You see it very, very nice there. I'm going to show you, this is RB tops. You see the thunderstorm development there, and then you see Florida. We're already seeing places getting hammered by rainfall. You see, we got hurricane watches as well as tropical storm warnings actually in effect now, where we could see winds from anywhere from 58 to 73 miles per hour with this storm. Gusts to around 45. So, I mean, this is not going to be too bad of a tropical storm, or it's definitely going to be a bad tropical storm going into Tallahassee probably, but most likely we're just going to be watching for storm surge as well as heavy rainfall. That's one of the main threats, but we're also seeing some tropical storm-like squalls that are already starting to come in from this tropical storm Hermine. But you see it's really been hammering Tampa really all afternoon. Want to go ahead and show you a closer look here. Take a look at how much rain has fallen. Oh, just a little bit, 1/10 of an inch before it got to 2.5 inches of rain. Don't have to check that out. But you see, gee, I wonder why. We have humidity up to 96% with the dew point right around 74. But take a look at the temperature. 75 degrees, and I mean, this is pretty low considering that this is Florida. But look at the forecast for the next few days here. You see 77 degrees for today, 85, 85, 88, 91, and then things are going to start getting better right around Wednesday, where we're looking at sunny conditions and your typical Florida weather. But I mean, that's just one tropical system that we're keeping our eye on. We're also keeping our eye on Hawaii. This is Hurricane Madeline, and if I could get the graphics on this one, that would be excellent too. So you see Hurricane Madeline, Category 1 hurricane right now. This is about 95 miles to the southeast of Hilo, Hawaii. We're looking at winds right around 75 miles per hour with pressure right around 991 millibars. That's the minimum, but we really seeing the storm start to, fizzle out. I swear, I think, to be honest with you, I think Hermine looks a little bit better than it does. I mean, Hermine's a massive system, unlike how Madeline's very small, but this is a classic textbook hurricane here. This is Hurricane Lester. This is a strong Category 4 hurricane with winds up to 130 miles per hour. Take a look at that eye there. Let me go ahead and pause that if I can. Thank you very much. And I just want to show you this eye. I mean, take a look at this thing. This thing is huge. You see it right here. It looks like a little eyeball, and you see just the full types, all the circulation in the storm. It's really amazing how much it goes around, and it's slowly moving to the northeast. Can I get this graphic up if I can? I just want to show the viewers the cone on this Lester. Lester looking like it's going to go into portions of Hawaii, the northern islands, unlike how the southern islands are with Madeline. You see pretty hurricane up to a Category 1 hurricane. I looked at the earlier graphics that were more specific with the forecast discussion. But this is probably right around the 80-mile-per-hour type system, and then we're going to start to see that decrease after it goes into the islands. Still unknown. We don't have any tropical storm watches or warnings up for this system, unlike how there are tropical storm watches and warnings for that area right now. I'm going to take you a little bit closer into Hawaii right now, where you actually could see. I'm going to bring up a tropical storm warning here. You see there's some information on that, and you also see the spin and the early squalls coming through Hilo right now. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, but we do see this right here, Lester with a beautiful eye, and then we see Madeline. Madeline is struggling to keep its intensity as it comes a little bit closer to the mountains as well as the population of Hawaii. We're seeing a lot more structures as well as elevation in Hawaii. So it's gonna help break up Madeline as having a few troubles with the radar. There we go. You see Tampa's just been getting hammered with rainfall. As you see the early squall starting to come in from Tropical Storm Madeline. We're going to continue. Wait. Hermine. Excuse me. Hermine. But we see these squalls up there. Tampa as well as Orlando starting to get pounded with rain. Tampa's really just, again, I was showing you the graphics earlier that we're going to continue to be watching that. And this in front of the cold front right now, we're right along it. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Franklin and southwestern Bedford counties in south and west and south central Virginia until 6:45. Look for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail with this storm. They came through Roanoke area earlier today, about a half an hour ago. Look at hail damage as well to vehicles as expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. You see Stewartsville as well as Montana and southwest Smith Mountain Lake going to be maybe feeling the effects of that. Excuse me, it's getting hammered. Roanoke is right now. So you see a few rain showers, a few squalls of rain showers coming through right now. Pittsburgh, this is actually along the cold front itself. It's probably going to start coming into places like Morgantown, and then those just typical summer thunderstorms. But turning back now to the tropics, I want to show you tropical storm watches and warnings a little bit closer here. You see we have tropical storm warnings and watches up really all along this area. And then you see here we have Tropical Storm Hermine that's coming into the Big Bend of Florida, maybe even affecting places like Georgia and South Carolina as well as North Carolina. I want to show you this. This is the cone. You see, it's even going to be coming through places like New York City potentially, as well as Washington, D.C., maybe even Boston feeling the effects of this. It's going to be a post-tropical cyclone most likely by then. This is the official cone from the National Hurricane Center. I just added in with the winds there according to the forecast discussion from the National Hurricane Center. You see 70-mile-per-hour wind gust as it comes into Florida, or the Big Bend of Florida. You see that's also where we're going to be watching the threat for tornadoes here. If I could get that graphic up from the Storm Prediction Center, please. Okay, so you see we have a marginal risk for severe weather today, which isn't really too significant. We're not going to be looking at any type of hail or wind damage with this, but maybe a few walls can possibly put down a tornado or two like we've seen in Brunswick, that funnel cloud. You see two tornado index of 2 for the far western portions of Florida, anywhere from really Cedar Key all the way to, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, Key West today. I think that's going to be the main threat for tornadoes today. But for tomorrow, we have anywhere from Savannah, Georgia, all the way to Cedar Key, Florida. We could be watching the threat for tornadoes, and this is a very high threat. I haven't had tornado indexes ever since probably April 26th up to 9, but this is a or tornado index of 8 for tomorrow night, as well as a 5 for tomorrow morning, which is pretty big because a few of these squalls may put down a few tornadoes early in the morning as well. We're going to get that bigger threat probably somewhere in the evening hours, where I have highlighted this threat as an 8% of a chance of tornado, 80% chance out of 100 of a tornado, somewhere between the radius of 50 miles, anywhere from, again, Savannah, Georgia, all the way down to Cedar Key, and then a lower chance anywhere from Tampa up to Charleston, along that area where you see the marginal risk for severe weather for tomorrow. But now taking you to, this is the aircraft radar. Thank you so much to the hurricane hunters that are flying out into this. This is actually the aircraft's radar, so they can see what's going on the ground or from the air there. Now we're seeing the circulation as well as a little bit of thunderstorm activity or somewhat rainfall somewhere right around somewhere northeast of Cancun by like a large amount. But yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna cancel this if I can. Please, thank you. Having a few troubles here, I believe. No, okay. All right. I'm going to check if I can. I'm going to just hurry up and quickly do this. Tropical Atlantic, and then if I can, I'm going to look for the product for Tropical Storm Hermine. And then I'm going to look for I'm think I'm gonna show you one model of this. This is GFDL. I really don't like the models right now because I'm really just going with the National Hurricane Center because these are really going all over the place. Then I'll also show you BAMS, CMEI. You see, they're really taking it all over the place, and I don't want anybody to really feel scared up in New York City because I showed you the cone before, and you see they're all suggesting it to go through North Carolina, but one of them is bringing it pretty close to NYC, so don't definitely have to watch out for that. If you're a New Yorker, I'd just keep it in the back of your head for now. Nothing really to be too concerned about. Plan just in case of a tropical or post-tropical storm coming through. You see, this is the updated severe storm sector. You see it coming, and this is really getting massive here. Thank you so much to those guys that fly out there. This is the Gozar, uh, keeping us safe. There. Also, want to show you the rainfall amounts. I mean, these are definitely staggering. What's going on? They're forecasting in rainfall. If I can get that back up there, um, that would be great. Thank you. Um, I just want to show you the rainfall amounts from Tropical Storm Hermine. You see, we're looking at anywhere from really 6 to 8 inches of rain, anywhere from just to the northeast of South Carolina, all the way to somewhere like Wilmington could possibly be seeing 6 to 8 inches of rain, as well as down in Tampa or the Big Bend, where we're definitely going to be seeing this come through. It's going to be coming through here. And then with those squalls, who even knows at this point? We're already seeing some flooding into Largo, seeing a few water rescues there from earlier today, as well as Tampa. They're beginning to even see flooding as I show you the staggering rainfall amounts from just today. That just goes to show what's going on right now. Going to show you for a second Tropical Depression 8, but it's most likely not going to be in any. I think it's just going to be a nothing, to be honest with you. I'm going to show you the graphics. I don't even know why I didn't load them up before, but I'll just show you the cone. You see, they're going to take this out to sea. I think it's just going to be it's going to be a tropical depression, but I think it may be a very low tropical storm, maybe Faye. So, Cape Hatteras, I don't think you're going to be seeing any effects from at least Tropical Depression 8. Unlike with Tropical Storm Hermine, you're probably most likely going to be seeing effects of that. Uh, 30 mile per hour right now. Pressure down to 1010 millibars. So, I mean, it's not too big. It's definitely not going to be a threat. Again, we're only be looking at winds up to at least 40 miles per hour. But again, nothing really significant. Show you Hurricane Gaston right now. This is a strong still. I think it's going to be coming into the Azores here very soon, or year or two. I think it's going to affect them. Still pressure down to about 969 millibars. This is going to come into the northern and central Azores probably by Friday and start pounding them as a tropical storm. Watch this push to the northeast at about 18 miles per hour right now. It's probably not going to be affecting the United States. So I'm wanting to quickly, I know quickly, I want to be showing you the visible satellite. Yeah, this just got dark out. But you can definitely see the eye. I'll do long floater. Just want to show you the eye of this. Still looking pretty good. I mean, this system has been pretty strong for the past few days. You see it there, perfect little eye. You see it right in that area. You see that eye of the hurricane. That's going to be slowly pushing to the northeast again at about 18 miles per hour. So not too fast of a mover, but still could possibly be affecting the Azores. Again, I'll show you Tropical Storm Madeline as well as Hurricane Lester there. Beautiful eye on that storm. I can't get over that. It's looking very, very good right now. And then going to take you into Rainbow Long, if I can, to Madeline. Just show you, also get the graphics up there. You see Hurricane Madeline, Category 1 hurricane right now, again, with winds up to 75 miles per hour, pressure down to 991 millibars. I want to go ahead and show you what the hurricane hunters are seeing right now. This is a cool 3D view that we get from the hurricane hunters. You see they're out exploring this tropical storm, Hermine, and they're seeing pressure down. So, I mean, maybe this is getting stronger. Definitely wouldn't doubt it getting stronger. But yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. I'm going to see what's going on here. I'm trying to focus my graphics in a little bit differently if I can. Okay, okie dokie. Alright, so take a look. This is planes flying into it. Plane looking at winds right around. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And then I want to just show you the Euro model that's having problems loading. You see, I think it's going to come into Florida right around tomorrow night, probably right around 8 o'clock. It's going to hit the Big Bend of Florida. Show you WRF. Oh, it got a little bit higher here. Is this the new scan? Let me check. This is still 12Z, so oh yeah, this is the same. Yeah, watch it come in 91, and then it's starting to come through that area, really pick up its storm intensity as it comes offshore. But again, you're starting to see it hammer in, maybe even affecting places like Boston. But I believe it's going to be post-tropical cyclone by then. But still could be feeling effects in Boston, maybe by Labor Day or Tuesday, September 6th. So something to definitely keep an eye on. And again, we're still watching this storm significantly, possibly going to be affecting places like Florida here very, very soon. Again, take a look at that explosive development. Is that even an eye that's starting to come? Okay, now I can pause it because that's the last. This is the last graphic out of everything. I just want to show the viewers the eye. Take a look at that eye there, and then we have the full case of tropical storm right there. Uh, and then yeah, you see here, it's full. I mean, this is a full tropical storm. You see it all coming together now. It's all pretty significant in the effect of tropical storm, but then yeah, again, you see the eye of the storm there. So something to definitely watch. I'm gonna leave you with this view, beautiful view coming out of Goes right now. So thank you very much for this beautiful view. You're seeing it slowly pushing towards the Big Bend, Florida. Going to keep you posted tomorrow night with special coverage of the storm as it begins to really near the Florida coast. Thank you very much for joining me on this special edition of Weather Hangouts, whereas we're tracking Tropical Storm Hermine as well as other tropical systems. My name's Corio, and remember to join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. for special coverage of Tropical Storm Hermine as well as other breaking weather information on Weather Hangouts for episode 3. I'm Corio, and it is August 31st, 2016.